You see what they're playing at the movie theater?
Yeah, it looks like Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Don't say it 3 times. Hey, so where are we today?
Today we are in Winchester, Tennessee. We're going to walk around the downtown area because they have a lot of cool old historical buildings. Right here, this clock is the first thing I saw that's pretty cool.
That is pretty neat.
It's sitting right next to the City Hall building. They have a lot of neat stuff in this little town.
They really do.
You want to check out the City Hall building?
Yeah, we can do that.
It's right
Let's
over
check out
here.
the entrance. Pretty neat. It's an old building, an old brick building, but in it has a lot of historic value.
Yes, it stood the test of time. You see how the quality of the older buildings is?
Yeah.
And it has character.
It has a lot of character. It even has this blue box. It's kind of hidden in behind this bush.
Here you got the flags flying. Tennessee. United States of America. And I don't know if you can see it from here, but the side of this building has a pretty cool mural.
It is. We'll walk over there and get a picture of it because it's really cool. So look at this building. The mural on this building has the Thames Ford Lake mapped out on the side of it. It's really neat.
Yeah, the Department of Tourist Development did it. I think it's pretty smart because it even has the "You Are Here."
Yeah, you are here. Like way down here. It's a big lake. It kind of goes all over the place. Hey, so we're at the City Hall here, and look, the mayor has a parking spot.
Yeah. Look at that.
Doesn't look like they're here right now. Did you have a parking spot when you were mayor?
No.
So here we're walking through the town square of Winchester, and you can see the courthouse right there.
You see that clock all the way on top?
Yeah, isn't that cool? Look at that. Really neat. So in this building they have the clerk of courts, which is where you actually get your vehicle registration done. You also have your property appraiser's office is down in the basement, along with, what else was it down there? I forgot now. But all your municipal stuff is in here with the clerk of courts. Really neat buildings here in the square.
They even have an old movie theater over there.
They do. Look how they wrap the corn around the poles. That's pretty neat. They really embrace agriculture and farming in this area. They also embrace the lake life over on Thames Ford Lake. It runs through the town too.
Walnut Hill Coffee.
Uh-oh. So there are a lot of historic buildings in this town square. It's pretty popular for that reason.
They've kept them really nice. I know you go into some towns and they've kind of let them slide, like Williston, for example, in Florida.
Yeah, they kind of let it
A lot of their
go.
old buildings have to be taken down because they're falling apart, but they've kept these really nice.
They have. Really nice. They should be really proud of their history. Which, you know, all towns should be proud of their history. Continuing to walk around the square here. The courthouse, this is Franklin County, is right in the middle of the square. And the square goes around the building. It's really neat.
You see what they're playing at the movie theater?
Yeah, it looks like Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Don't say it 3 times. And speak no evil. Look at this old movie theater. Isn't that neat?
So it has 2 theaters. I think the one in downtown Ocala is the same with 2 theaters.
It's really neat. $6 and $7 to get in. That's a lot cheaper than some of these 16-plex movie theaters. They're costing $10 and $12 to go see a movie.
I know some people like that you can recline in the different seats that are in the movie theaters, but you pay for that.
I can smell the Burger King back here. I can smell the burgers.
Uh-oh. You didn't get hungry?
It kind of does make you hungry. It's kind of a bustling little town. Lots of traffic running around. It's one-way directional traffic around the courthouse. I think if we hurry, we can get across here.
Let's do it too.
There's an open one. Yeah.
As an office place.
Do you
See,
need
these
some?
buildings are built in 1916.
1916. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, look.
I believe the city hall was 1914 and the courthouse, if I'm not mistaken, is 1936.
Ah.
The older stuff just had so much more character.
It does. Look, here's the back of the building. Well, I guess you can go in that way too. Justice for all at the top.
Some of these, this one, built in 1896.
Very neat. I like when small towns keep their history.
Lake store.
The lake
anymore.
store. That's neat.
Everything lake. We could get some Thai food.
Yeah, I saw that. Get your picture taken.
One day when you're feeling adventurous. Ooh, this one is 1889.
You got attorneys here.
The post office.
Originally operated out of the postmaster's home. That's crazy. Neat.
Yeah.
Well, Osceola. We know that word, don't we?
Osceola.
Osceola.
Osceola. From the Seminole Indians.
Yep, got a lot of Seminoles down in Florida.
of the city's earliest saloons, operated from a log cabin on this lot.
Wow.
Interesting. I like too on some of the old buildings how they kept the writing on the side. If you notice on that one.
Yeah.
Like they redid the writing on the side of it.
This looks like a long empty warehouse right here.
So it looks like they had a lot of log cabins.
Yeah, log cabin mentioned here too.
Oh, he was the postmaster, Thomas Wiggins.
Oh,
Winchester's first post office.
there you go. It kind of has that look about it too, doesn't it? Pretty neat. They kept some of the old signage on the tops of the buildings. Continuing our tour around the square.
Auction and realty.
Ah. Oh, we got another placard here. Pretty neat.
It says Winchester. Winchester was established in 1809.
Yeah, that's some history.
Look, it's an arcade store.
Yeah.
Look,
All-
Pac-Man.
All the old ones.
Look at this old Polaroid.
Oh my goodness.
And a Care Bear lunchbox. Did you have a lunchbox like that?
No. I always used a brown paper bag. But I did save the paper bag. I would fold it up and put it back in my notebook to take home.
Did you have an Atari like this?
Yeah, I did actually. I think that's the only gaming system I ever had.
Yeah, I remember one like that.
Space Invaders, Pac-Man. Pretty neat.
Ice cream parlor.
Ice cream. He was on to something then.
It says it provided a gallery spot for men while the ladies shopped in town.
Oh. Oh, I passed that one. Exchanged 2 pairs of stolen shoes taken weeks earlier for other pairs of 1/2 size larger. Wow.
This looks like an interesting store.
Yeah.
Little goodies. Creations.
Screen printing and embroidery. Oh, isn't that a cool truck?
I like old vehicles. That one is pretty cool.
Yeah, we might be able to walk over there and get some. The Union Army occupied Winchester in 1863. Look at this old church. Let's see if I can get this old truck. Hey, would you like to tell us about this truck?
Oh, sure.
It's beautiful color. I love it.
Oh, it's actually a 64 Suburban
Wow.
that's been chopped. And it was my brother's, and he passed away, and I inherited it. So it's his dream, and we're continuing to work on it. And I took it to my first car show and won first place.
Oh,
Nice.
very nice.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, we love it. It's my husband's toy. He gets to work on it.
Yeah,
And you get to drive it around.
Yes, it's
That's
my
a great
truck, but
deal.
he does the work.
That's a great deal.
Right.
That's really neat. I like the back window. That is really special.
Yeah, that was the actual back window that they pulled forward.
Really neat.
Yeah, it is fun to drive.
So we do a travel channel for Madam Mayor's Adventures, and we do an adventure channel, and we just moved to Tennessee from Florida, and so far we love it. Everybody here is so friendly and,
I know.
and nice, and so
I moved here from Arizona.
so how you like it? How long?
We
have you,
love it. 2 years.
2 years?
2 years,
You
yes.
still love it?
Oh yes, we love it.
Aren't the people so much nicer here than other
Aren't
places?
They are.
They
They
are.
are. We noticed that immediately.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they drive so much better than they did in Arizona. They were maniacs in Arizona.
Yeah, the same in Florida.
Awesome.
Well, thank you for spending a few minutes with us. We
Well,
appreciate
thank
that.
You. It was nice talking with
Yeah.
you.
Yes,
Good
ma'am.
day.
You too. Well, that was nice. Another nice person.
I know. Look at this building. I love the stained glass.
Yeah, really pretty. Looks like a pretty large building. It goes back over here to the left.
It is. It really is. Wonder how old that building is.
I don't know. Do you see a history placard on it anywhere?
I do not.
Huh. We'll make our way back over to the square. We just got distracted by that nice truck.
I know. I'm so glad we got to see it again.
Yeah, it came through the square earlier, but we didn't catch it. And we saw her come back over here and park, so I was like, oh, maybe we can get it. The courthouse, Franklin County Courthouse. Oh, here's another one. The farmer corner. Very neat. I'm pausing on these so you guys get a chance to read them, or you can hit pause and read them.
Really pretty. We're gonna have to try this pizzeria out one day.
No. The people working in the courthouse got a lot of good eateries to choose from that are real close to them. I saw tacos. I saw pizza. I missed one over here.
That's a interesting story on this one.
Interesting story there.
Interesting stories the whole way through. The newspaper office,
Oh,
saloons.
I think a lot of the newspaper presses have kind of gone away. Kind of like the travel agency industry. Everything now is electronic. Pretty neat.
We're going to be having a Fall Heritage Festival the third weekend in September.
Oh, there you go. This was a grocery, family-owned grocery.
Oh, he was knighted.
Neat.
Meat market.
So we went all the way around to the right, but we're gonna go to the left because there's some neat buildings over here too. I love the old stone. Here at the top of the building, you'll notice groceries and then Embry Block, a hardware store. Look, here's some things that Otter Creek didn't have. Check this out.
Code enforcement.
Code enforcement, the building department, planning commission. What do you think? Levy County could learn something from these people.
Well, I think Otter Creek will never have that.
They won't. They can't
It's
afford
too small
it.
of a town.
It is. It should what? Unincorporate. Because it can't function as an incorporated town. I mean, it's pretty simple. A lot of neat history. They really preserved it well.
So I wonder if the second floors over here are office spaces or living spaces.
Yeah, I don't know how that space is being used, but I like the way they kept the old signage.
Yes.
Burgers and oysters sold in the same place. So what did you think of that little mini tour of the square?
I loved all the history they had on each little placard as you walked around, as well as how they kept the place restored and looking like it used to.
Yes.
And it's vibrant. I'm sure on the weekends a lot more of the shops are open during different times. And I just love all the old buildings. Even when you get more off of the square, you can see there's a lot of old church buildings.
Yeah.
So it's just neat to see the old history still alive.
And preserved.